Hi, I'm Reverend Betsy Singleton Snyder, pastor of Winfield United Methodist Church, located at the corner of Cantrell Road and Highway 300 out near Pinnacle Mountain. We recently have offered a special Christmas worship service. It's called Blue Christmas, the acknowledgement that sometimes we're blue during the holidays, we're sad, we're depressed, we have negative thoughts, anxiety, also addiction issues and different kinds of worries, especially this year in the midst of a pandemic. We have compiled for you some short videos from mental health professionals, sobriety professionals, suicide prevention, and other types of supports that might be helpful to you during this time of year. We want everyone to feel the love and care and to get the resources they need from our church and from our community. And so we invite you to view this video and to use the resources that you find most helpful. You can scroll through it and see what exactly you need to make your holiday better and to also help you in your desire to grow and learn and change during this season of Advent.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sasha McBain. I'm a clinical psychologist at the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences and Associate Director of our Center for Trauma Prevention, Recovery, and Innovation. We all know that COVID has been a huge stressor for many of us, and the year 2020 has added lots of different types of stress. As we go into the holiday season, we can see an increase in a sense of loss, knowing that the holidays are going to be different this year, maybe personal losses that you've had or hardships. It really is going to be potentially a blue Christmas for many of us this year. What we know is that there are ways to take care of ourselves and protect our mental health even when we're going through adversity. And so I want to talk to you about a couple of strategies that you can use to help support and protect your mental health during this season, and to make sure that you can take advantage of moments of joy and calm and peace when they're available to you. One of the things that we know about COVID and about stress in general is that people react lots of different ways. The first thing that I would recommend to you is to know what your stress looks like. Are you somebody who gets irritable or down or feels overwhelmed? Do you notice physical symptoms of stress, headaches, upset stomach, muscle tension? Start there. Once you understand what your stress looks like, how you deal with stress, what your mental health looks like in difficult times, that will really help you know what skills to get on board to support your mental health. Number one thing that I recommend to help support your mental health during this incredibly stressful time as we go into the holidays is to not be too critical with yourself about how you're reacting, and to not, what we say in psychology, over pathologize your reactions. It's okay to feel upset, to feel frustrated, to be sad, to feel like you can't quite get into the same holiday spirit as you usually do. Or the opposite. It's okay to be doing well. It's okay to be enjoying the holiday times and experiencing gratitude. Whatever you're feeling is normal and natural, and it's okay. The follow-up to that would be to think about getting a little bit more flexible in your thinking and the expectations that you're setting for yourself. Oftentimes when we're stressed, we tend to get really rigid in our thinking. We tend to be all or nothing, black or white thinking. I need to do it this way. But if we can step back from that a little bit, be a little bit more gentle, be a little bit kinder in our expectations for ourselves, with our friends, with our families, our coworkers, it can really make a difference and create a softness to help reduce stress. It's also important to get any type of movement that you can, to schedule things that you're looking forward to, even if it's a phone call with a friend or something that you can do while engaging in safe physical distancing and following COVID precautions. is to have things to look forward to, even if they're not going to be the same as they usually are around this time. Finding those small moments of joy and happiness will really help you get through this difficult time. Finally, find ways to honor the loss and grief that you're feeling. It doesn't always have to be the ultimate loss of the death of a loved one. There's lots of different types of grief and loss that have come with this time. Loss of milestones, celebrations that you used to look forward to, in your job. There's lots of different things that have changed during this time. And so honoring that and finding ways to fill your cup, find things that bring you joy, is one way to really cope with grief and loss, and to let yourself feel it and know that it's okay and that you'll be able to survive the uncomfortable emotions that come up that are associated with grief. If you need more resources and you need some help with learning how to cope with difficult emotions or grief or loss during this time, we have a brand new service with UAMS called ARConnect. It's a wonderful service that offers free mental health therapy and psychiatry appointments for anybody in the state of Arkansas. It's available 24/7. You just call the phone line and you can access a therapist within a couple of business days. In learning more about ARConnect, you can give them a call at 501-526-3563 or 1-800-482-9921. You can also check out ARConnect's website at www.psychiatry.uams.edu. As part of the Center for Trauma Prevention, Recovery, and Innovation, we also have a website with other resources and videos that myself and Dr. Betty Everett have done to give you some more information about how to cope during this difficult time. Prioritize yourself, take care of your needs, give yourself permission to slow down and enjoy the small things in life right now. And if you need help, don't wait. Reach out for resources. They're available to you to help you build skills, to have somebody to talk to and navigate this difficult time.
Good afternoon. I'm the Reverend Stephanie Fox with Arkansas House of Prayer, and I'm delighted to show you one of my favorite places to be with God and nature. It is at our labyrinth on our grounds, just off the main path of the House of Prayer. It's open to the community anytime during daylight hours. For thousands of years, people have walked labyrinths as a way to connect with God and themselves. What I love about labyrinths, the difference between a labyrinth and a maze is that there's one way in and one way out. So there's no way that you can get lost. So you can walk it a million different ways. Personally, I love to imagine as I enter the labyrinth that I'm allowing kind of the cares and the worries of the world to lead me as I walk the path. And as I come to the center where I'm standing now, I spend a few moments with God and with nature, and I just breathe and take it all in. And after I've had some time with God, then I slowly walk back out and into the world, and I offer my prayers back to the world. Please know that all are welcome at Arkansas House of Prayer. If you would like any information, visit arkansashouseofprayer.org. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jamie Hale. I've spent the last 25 years as a teacher, working in foster care, and as a mental health therapist. What I'm seeing a lot now currently is a lot of depression and anxiety in children and adolescents related to the pandemic, bullying, social media, being bullied on social media, just feeling like they don't fit in, feeling like they're being judged by appearance or who their friends are and such. What I need you to hear, if that describes you, is that there are people out there that love and care about you. Your parents care about you. You've got friends that care about you. Your youth pastor and your pastor All those folks care deeply about you. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like you need somebody to talk to, there are resources available. If you identify as LGBTQ, the Trevor Project is a great resource for you. You can Google them online. You can text, chat with someone. You just text the word START, S-T-A-R-T, to 678-678. And someone will talk to you 24 hours a day, every day of the year. I know holidays are coming up, and this can be a very stressful time. There's also the National Suicide Hotline, which is 1-800-273-TALK. And that's 1-800-273-8255. Have a blessed day.
Hi, I'm Mary Kay Meacham. This holiday season is going to be a challenging one for many people. Anxiety over COVID, possibly grief from losing someone, anxiety about job insecurity. For some people, these challenges may push them to the point that they feel like their life is no longer worth living. Some people may be having thoughts of suicide. I want to encourage you, if you are having thoughts of suicide or you help someone, you're concerned about someone who may be having thoughts of suicide, please do not hesitate to seek professional help. Let someone around you know that you're having these thoughts. Another resource that has been very valuable to me since the loss of my son to suicide is the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. On their website, afsp.org, they have many things available for helping our mental health during this time of COVID, for talking to someone who you may be worried about, how to talk to them, what to say. They have resources for people who are grieving a loss of any type. I would encourage you to check out their offerings on that website. Also, if someone is needs immediate help, please remember the hotline number, 1-800-273-8255. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, there's help. Also, you can also text the word help to 741-741. I wish you all well this holiday season.
Hello, my name is Joanna Seibert. I'm one of the deacons at St. Mark's Episcopal Church, and I'm here to talk about recovery. If you are someone who is seeking recovery or in recovery, I know this is a really hard time and can be very stressful. And just to remind you that there are amazing recovery groups here in Little Rock almost at every hour of the day. AA, Al-Anon, every type of recovery that you would like. So if you're having trouble with your recovery, you could call central office here in Little Rock and find out a meeting if you don't know when a meeting is. And the meetings are both online and also in person. Or you can call a friend that you know who is in recovery and find out when a meeting. And just call a friend that you know is in recovery. It's always helpful. Just thinking about you and praying for you all are those who are seeking recovery. Also, I want to remind you at St. Mark's on our Episcopal Church on our Facebook page, every Wednesday at 8 o'clock, we have a 12-step complement for people who are in recovery or seeking recovery. And it lets people in recovery know that the church is supporting you, and for people who are not in recovery to let you know that that the 12 steps are very spiritual. So bless each of you and praying for you, and may you have a blessed Advent and Christmas.
Hi, I'm Ann. If this busy and sometimes stressful time has you feeling in need of a time for yourself, a time for some quiet, prayerful reflection, Winfield United Methodist Church would like to invite you to prayer and yoga via Zoom. You can download the free Zoom app on your phone, your iPad, your computer, your laptop if you need help. I'm sure there's somebody that can help you load that. Sign up on the WinfieldUMC.com site. There's a link that will direct you to sign up for prayer and yoga, and a link will be sent to you so that you can join us on Sundays at 5 o'clock. It's a great and safe way, yet still a communal way to just soothe your spirit, your mind, and your body. Just gentle stretches, a little bit of strengthening. It is for all levels. If you've never done yoga, if you're a raw beginner, if you're in terrible shape and fitness, do not worry. We just do what our body tells us it's okay to do. Very relaxing, very soothing. So I hope you'll join us. We will be beginning on December the 20th, the Sunday at 5 o'clock, and I hope to see all of you there.
My name is Gail Pfizer, and I'm the Pet Ministry Coordinator at Winfield. And this is my therapy dog Gracie, and this is Winnie. And during this pandemic, we're spending a lot of time at home, so our pets are becoming an even more important part of our lives. They're bringing comfort and love and joy to us. And at our pet ministry, we have 4 components of the things for pet ministry. We offer therapy dog training, and that's available to anyone in the community when we can meet again in person. And we provide a dog trainer, and she comes and helps us prepare our dogs to become official certified therapy dogs. And then we also have care and support for pet parents. When your pet is ill, or if you have a new pet, we have these wonderful pet prayer blankets, and they're made by our sewing team at Winfield, and we have an embroidered cross on there. So we can turn in a prayer request for your pet. And we also offer grief support for those who have lost a pet. So it's really hard when you've lost a pet and they become a member of your family. So we acknowledge that, and we provide support. Then there's also a pet-focused service project. We collect food and supplies for shelters. We also are connected with providing pet food for the Rolling Crisis Closet. So when people are coming to get their food at the food pantry, they can also get food for their pets. And this is really important right now when there are some financial hardships due to the pandemic, when people just need a little assistance and they want to make sure we take care of their pets. And the last thing is our educational programs. So we do pet-focused educational programs to help us learn how to be better pet parents and to care for our pets. And some of these you don't have to necessarily own a pet, or it could be any kind of a pet. It could be a bird or a gerbil or a guinea pig, or a variety of different kind of pets to be involved in those programs. So we offer a lot of things for pet parents, and we hope that you will inquire. Our information is on the website, or you can contact me. I'd be happy to communicate with you about the services we offer. Thank you.